Greetings, fellow YouTubers. My name is Bob Gill, and in this video, we're going to go over a few things that you can look at to turn around and sell, or scrap, if you will, that you wouldn't normally think you could, to make a little extra money on. So, stay tuned. I have a couple of things that I want to show you. If you're a fellow scrapper and you like to, earn a little extra money here and there, I just want to show you a few things, especially if you're new to the whole scrapping game. Um, if you have old computers or anything like that, a lot of people don't think nothing much of just simply throwing the computer away. Um, there's a lot of stuff on the PC that you can save. I mean, the power cord you can strip down and take the copper from. The power supply, there's tons of copper and even aluminum in those power supplies. The motherboard, there's a ton of different things. Motherboards actually sell a lot of scrapyards take them and they pay by the pound. So they can take motherboards, they can take memory boards like these here. If you're overly ambitious and if you want to try it, although I would recommend making sure that you have all the safety equipment necessary, respirators, things like that, but you can actually extract the gold from these things, from memory chips, from processors on computers, all that stuff can be extracted and refined, and you could have a nice little gold nugget if you accumulate enough of it. I mean, this is stuff that people are simply just throwing away. So why not collect it for yourself? And eventually, when you've got enough, you can either take it to the scrapyard if you want to be safe, or you can collect it and you can refine the gold and you can scrap the aluminum and copper and bring that in. That's in vast quantities, not just in computers, but a lot of electronics like microwaves, DVD players, even monitors, those old-fashioned monitors, if you can get a hold of those. So another thing, we seem to be on computers, and computers seem to be the focus of this video. Um, Hard drives. See this hard drive right here? This hard drive right here? This hard drive is encased in aluminum. It's all aluminum. And the cap, the top of this, which peels off, by the way, you can unscrew it and whatnot, a lot of the times is stainless steel. There's magnets inside of this that you can repurpose. There's platters that hold data normally that you could turn around and you can sell. Sometimes they have silver on them. Sometimes they have other materials, but they're sellable too. You see it on eBay all the time. So you can collect these sort of things. I want to show you the inside of a cell phone, just to give you a basic understanding of what's inside, what it looks like, and just to kind of see the potential for the gold there and see why the scrapyards are taking these devices. So I'm going to show you how I take apart a phone real quick. It's just basically a junk phone that I had gotten from somebody. Thank you, by the way. But I'm going to take that apart now, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. So I'm going to aim you down here, and I'm going to zoom in. There we go. Let's see if I can zero in some more. All right, perfect. Sorry about the vertigo, folks. See if I can get it in a little bit more. And I think that's about it. So let's get that nice and centered. So I'm going to take this apart and show you what it's all about. I've been scrapping now probably for, I'd say, a good 5 years. And I've gone to the scrapyard and I've gotten some good paydays. Recently, I've just started to become a little bit more ambitious with it. I am looking to gather a whole bunch of gold-bearing devices, and I'm going to refine and extract the gold, refine it, and hopefully end up with, a gold nugget at the end. You keep doing that a bunch of times, and well, my gosh, you got yourself a bunch of gold. You can hold on to it or you can cash it in. I would think that with today's economy, it'd probably be a good idea to hold on to it. I'd love to see the gold standard come back because, well, let's just face fact, the dollar is losing value every day. But anyway, um, I can go on and on about that. So let's see here. Oh, I might need a pry tool here. And I'm just not being gentle with it because it's a phone that that nobody's using anymore. I believe it's been moisture damaged, so I'm not really being super gentle with it. I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit. There we go. Geez, and we're getting there slowly but surely. By geez, well, hey, there's another screw. No wonder it's giving me such a hard time. But I'd seriously appreciate it if you guys liked and subscribed my videos. This is the very first video that I've ever done. Looking to do a lot more as time goes on. All right, let's see what else we got here. This particular phone is got a ton of screws in it. And again, guys, I'm not being very careful at all with this because it's a junk phone. I do repair phones too. I repair tablets, and I dabble with PCs, as I mentioned in my introductory video. But I try to stick with the regular cell phones. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. There's some springs and some buttons and all that stuff. So anyway, as you can see here, I've taken the motherboard off. And it really doesn't look all that impressive when you first get a gander at it. I mean, you can see some traces of gold to where the buttons are, which is there and there. But if you go a little further, like underneath where the keypad was, because this phone had a full QWERTY keyboard, so if you actually peel underneath, I'm going to try not to get cut in the process. I want to show you this. Okay, so I just peeled that off, and guess what that is? Do you see that? That's all gold. I mean, it's gold plated. I mean, there's not a whole lot there, but if you get enough of these and you turn around and you do your research and you extract the gold and all that stuff, I mean, like I said, you could start looking at a decent amount of money coming from gold just by collecting this stuff. You're doing people a service by getting rid of phones that they no longer use or is no longer functional. You're in a sense recycling. On this side here, you see this back cover? That can actually come off as well. And I apologize in advance, but I'm going to be a brute about taking that off too. Let's see. And again, this is just an educational video there. I just wanted to reach out and show people that there's ways to actually make a little extra money. If you're, in a bad way, or, if you even want to start a new hobby, heck, I mean, just, give it a try. I mean, to me, my off time, I like to be as productive as possible. I mean, I like to spend time with my wife and kids, but when that's not possible, or if they're in bed and I'm bored or whatever, I like to be doing something that not only benefits, me personally, but could potentially benefit my family. Okay, so I just took that metal piece off the other side, and see what I'm seeing? That's gold too. See all that gold? And the pins are gold and whatnot. So you flip it around, you've got all that gold with every single button that was on that yeah, full QWERTY keyboard. And then you flip it around and you've got all that gold too. So, it, one cell phone isn't going to be much. But I mean, this is why people buy these old phones, folks. Even if they're not functioning, they buy them because they want the gold. They want to turn around and flip it or refine it and make a profit off it. So this here is what people are after. And you do enough of them, you can refine it and you can make yourself a lot of money. So anyway, I just wanted to reach out to you and show you a few tips and tricks and show you the whys too. I mean, to take apart a phone and show you why people are actually after these things, so that you yourself may become inspired and you may decide, heck, maybe I'll start doing that too. Uh, and you could make yourself a little extra money. So anyway, I blabbed on long enough. Um, I plan on doing a lot more videos in the near future, not just about scrapping and things of that nature, but around the house stuff too. I'm going to be remodeling my office, getting rid of this really putrid green color that you see in back of me. I'm going to repaint. There's a lot of stuff around the house I want to do. There's a lot of stuff I want to repurpose, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to go over with you guys. And on top of all that, I want to have fun doing it. And there's going to be humor mixed in with it too. So I really appreciate you guys bearing with me. This is my very first video. So thank you so much for watching it to the very end. Comment, like, and subscribe. Please and thank you. Have a great day.